What's up, guys? It's FakeThriller. I'm coming back with day 4's video. This is going to be a little gun game on Nuketown. This was the first time I went in and played a gun game. The only thing I knew about it was just like the general premise that every time you get a kill, your gun changes. And man, is it intense. It's a lot of fun, because usually you end up in a firefight with somebody, and if you get the kill, somebody is right there to come and clean you up. So while you're like trying to get your gun out, your new gun out to defend yourself, but most of the time you don't have enough time. And like right there, I just died because my health was probably just a smidge lower because of the first fight I got into. But I kind of like it. It's like playing a free-for-all with nobody using any silencers or perks or anything. It's all just like straight up unsilenced gameplay. So you can, if someone's shooting, you can find them. And to someone who is you know, at least an average player, they can monitor what they're looking at on the screen as well as what's happening on their UAV. So right there, the guy missed his first shot, so I was able to turn on him, get the kill with the SMG, but then I got cleaned up with the guy with the shotgun. And that's the other thing, the way they mix up, like, everyone could possibly have a different gun at any point in the game. Like, that guy just had a shotgun. If he had, like, any other kind of gun, I probably would have been able to get the kill on him. But someone fired behind me and gave away their position, so I think he was honestly going around to find them, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it was on Nuketown, but this was such an intense game. I love the aspect of getting knifed. Reverts you back one gun level. It can really, you know, towards the end, if you see somebody holding that rocket launcher out, and they're not facing you, you got to make it a point to knife that person so you can, you know, stay in the game a little bit longer, because they're coming close to the end of the gun cycle. But I'm really interested to see later in the game's lifestyle, if they change the overall flow of what gun you start with and then what gun you end with. So if it maybe towards I don't know, in a few months they could do a playlist update where now you start off with a shotgun, and then in the middle, that's when you start with pistols. You see right there, I let the recoil on the M14 get the better of me, and I paid the price for it. But I think it would be awesome if they did a random gun game where everybody, you know, is getting randomized gun options. Like, it could be incredibly unfair, you know, but that's just the way it's going to go. Is it's going to start, like, someone could start with the ballistic knife, someone could start with you know, an M16, and so on, and just every time you get a kill, it cycles to something else totally random. So you could have a bad game and get stuck with a sniper rifle every single time on Nuketown, or at least the first few kills, and then you get stuck with something else that sucks. But you could also go through and get the launchers first or something and give yourself a nice little lead. Who knows? I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with it. I know Activision has a bad record with supporting their games. Like, I think I'm a little spoiled from Bungie supporting, like, Halo 3, changing things weekly and everything. Really experimenting with their game. I don't expect that to happen, but if something similar could happen, I don't know, just to keep the game from getting too stale, I think would be really sweet. I noticed the hardest part I have with the gun game is the sniper rifles. This was on Nuketown, and so there's not very many sniper angles or anything like that, especially where you don't have claymores to watch your back if you were going to go hide up in the house or something. But I figured the best place to hang out was just lay in the back of the grass here and wait for someone to come walking around, which I get this kill, then I die, and then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to get knifed before I can get another kill, so I have to go back to the WA-2000, and that was the last thing that I wanted to happen, because like I said before, I'm not the best with the sniper rifles, especially on Nuketown. And it kind of, like, I've never quick scoped before. I've never really been one to worry about quick scoping. But in a situation like this, it would actually be really nice to be able to quickscope. Just the way they gimped it with the randomization of the crosshairs and stuff, it makes it really hard in a gun game like this to get the shots off consistently and how you need them. But it's the same for everyone, so I guess it's still fair. I have a hard time with the launchers too, because they take so long to get working. And the cool thing too about the gun game is it's like a free-for-all, so if you die a lot, you're not necessarily automatically losing like if it was a team deathmatch. Like, you could die. Can someone tell me how I didn't get that kill too? I just shot the stairs and it didn't work. But you can die a whole bunch of times, and you're not, as long as you're spreading out who you're dying to, it's not necessarily losing the game for you. Of course, it's, I mean, if you die consistently and lose your gunfights, and that's one thing, but I don't know. I'm having a great time with this game so far. The wager matches are interesting. I don't necessarily like One in the Chamber yet, because it turns out that, like, I was the last one to survive, but I didn't get the most kills. Like, I think I placed third. The first and second got 5 kills, and I got 4 kills or something like that. And I still came in third, even though I killed the last person, and I was the only one left alive. So it was kind of weird. This is the reason I posted this game, was because of this epic ballistic knife kill. Right in the friggin' dome. Watch this final kill cam. Let's watch it together. It'll be like a date night or something. This is my favorite part. Watch. Oh, in the face. Right in the chrome dome. Anyway, that was my first ballistic knife kill, too, so I was feeling pretty good. 24 kills, 18 deaths, you know, it's not, you're never going to get a high KD in the gun game, but I figured I'd share that with you guys. So this has been day 4 out of 21 days of Black Ops. I appreciate you guys checking out the video, and give me a thumbs up for that ballistic knife kill, and I'll love you forever. Alright, peace, guys.